in the office of Adolf Hitler was a globus, a huge globus, and a beautiful one. Many colors, the whole world in that globus. But on the globus were written with black color numbers and numbers around. What were these numbers? For what? Adolf Hitler gave an order to his staff that on the 1st of September 1939, World War II will break out. He wants to know exactly how many Jews are in each country in the world. This is my target. And this is my war. And until we will not bring them to disappearance, I didn't finish my job. In that globus was United States of America with the number 6 million. What a symbolic number. 6 million living Jews were in the United States of America in 1939. In Albania, the number was 1. Tirana, the capital city of Albania. 1 Jew was there. He said to his staff, until I will not clean up this globus, I didn't finish my work. This is my job here. This is my mission. He didn't give up even 1 Jew of Albania. Can you imagine what happens till then? Ghetto Warsaw. And this is not the only place of revolution. There were some others, I cannot mention all the names, like Treblinka and others, where the Jews there, with no weapon, with nothing in their hands, fought for their survival, fought against the Nazis. And they did it. You can see it later on the steps, after Warsaw Ghetto, after all the revolutions, when we have already a state. And it came to a time that some Jewish people are under the control of Idi Amin in Uganda. And with this man, you cannot expect what will be tomorrow. And they were in a real danger. 4 jets of the Israeli Air Force, Hercules, they went to Uganda, to Entebbe in Uganda, and they released all the Jews there, except 1. And we showed the world that Jewish blood is not in vain. It has a price. And we have a state, and we have the power to fight for our existence. I want to say one thing. This is true, that all the Jewish people today, all the generations, are survivors of Holocaust. I say it as a survivor. If Adolf Hitler would succeed, God forbid, we had no chance. Every Jew has understanding that he was almost a victim. And if we are here and we exist and we will exist, it's a miracle made by God. We have to know we are survivors. And the non-Jewish people who are here in this today, in this march, your friendship is for us very, very deep. Remember our first lady who gave life to the Jewish greatest leader in all the history, Moshe Rabbeinu. She was not a Jewish. She was even the daughter of Pharaoh, the daughter of the terrorist. He said, all the Jewish boys, send them into the Nile. And she saved the life of this child and brought him to the palace of her father. She showed a way for non-Jewish people to understand what means mankind, what means humanity, what means to live together and to give life to the other. This is the lesson we must remember so many years after they get to Warsaw. I want to say in one word, we, the Jewish people, we are experts, I say it always, to die together. But we don't learn how to live together. And this is the problem. To die together with no differences. We saw it. We saw it in the Holocaust. We saw it all over the history of the Jewish people. More religious, less religious, from this country, from that country, Ashkenazim, Sfaradim, all kinds, rich and poor. To die together, we are experts. To live together, we have to learn. Am Yisrael Chai, that you mention here all the time, Chai beyachad, together. Thank you.